What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? You know what it is. Welcome to the strip. Welcome to the shop. Welcome to the app. Coffee Talk app. It's your boy Big Dean. Been a couple days. You know how it go. You know how I do anyway. Because you know you got to drop, sit in the bushes, chill, do some research, and then live your regular life at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then get back to it. Although some people just here all day, every day, doing this and doing that, which is really nothing. But, you know, in their own small little world and bubbles, if you like it, I love it. So anyway, you know how I open up this show. I always give my shouts out. Shout out to Koolin and the Krew. Don't know where you been, what's been going on, but you need to get back with it. Because you do got people out here that got your back. And we all support the big crew. You know, so shout out to Mr. Skinny. Shout out to T3 PolarBear. Shout out to hey man, shout out to Above Her Clothing. She really down there doing her thing. Shout out to a couple more platforms. I'm really gonna stick to the ones I really always talk to y'all about. Shout out to UrbanX Podcast, Black Dot, and Malcolm over there doing their thing too as well. Shout out to Star and the Star Report. Shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to people who got real platforms that's bringing real content and making it educational as well as entertaining platform. You know what I'm saying? Not just the back and forth, what y'all claim to be the small or the black sector. Not understanding what y'all doing when y'all do that. But hey, if you like it, I love it. But guess what, man? What we gonna do is we gonna talk about these two booths. And just because. I just want to talk about these booths just because. There's nothing better to do right now than talk about these two goofies. Which is what they want, but on behalf of what they want, it's also good for me and good for y'all to hear a perspective that's comedic as well as layered and thought. You know those who listen to me y'all know that I'm gonna talk in riddles anyway because you need to exercise your brain muscle and get it to being used to thinking outside of that compulsory education that people keep pressing on your brain. With that being said, let me address something. For those who have complaints or those who are on the opposition of this particular movement, you see videos where people talk and they give their commentary and they enjoy finely rolled cigars, some of which be manufactured Dominican cigars or Cuban cigars. Some be nicely finely rolled cigars of medical marijuana or CBD. Since we are in a state that allows medical marijuana and CBD sold openly and locally, also Delta 8, please do not come in my comments telling me about smoking my finely rolled cigar. Just stay in your place, keep listening, and commenting, liking, and subscribing, or not. Now back to what I was about to say about these two booths right here. We talk about Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell and this little internet debacle that's going on that's got people in a frenzy, that's got everybody talking about it. And even on this particular video, myself without the research, because it's not that I'm looking in depth to the detail of what's going on. I'm more so watching the propaganda and showing the people where y'all be at fault, because we always want to point fingers and blame people, and then you want to hold these particular types of people responsible when you the one with the action. You see, because these people brag and talk shit to y'all on their panels. and on their platforms. They talk to y'all wrong, they down talk they subs, and they talk all types of stuff, and you guys still tune in. So we can't blame this debacle for going on, because look at the numbers. The numbers say that people tuning in. So you can't say that's not happening. But what I will say is, when we talk about, let me be okay. Look, y'all know me. When we talk about homosexuality, y'all again know, I'm getting my comments talking that bullshit. I don't support what I don't support, and I support what I do support, and it's my right, my inalienable right, as who I am, as me, just me, period. Nothing more, nothing less. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Keep it to yourself. I'm just not keeping it to myself. But when it comes to that, the public is under this perception that homosexuality is a 100% physicality, or a physical experience, or a situation. When I'm here to tell you that it's in layers and in somewhat degrees, as if you would have a secret society set up. What do I mean by that? Well, because a lot of these guys like Wack and Hassan, I'm gonna go into the detail, so don't go off the beaten trail. These two punks is homos. What do I mean by that? Because homosexuality is not just a physical thing. I proved that and shown that and told that to y'all plenty of times, on how y'all can look at y'all peers and y'all little block guys and y'all circles and see, oh, homosexuality is also a mental construct that can be applied to men that are not practicing the physical homosexuality or the open homosexuality lifestyle, but by a mindset and action of those mindsets, they show homosexual tendencies. Example, what I gave you before. You know, friends that get up every morning, they get dressed to the teeth to go out and hang out with their guy buddies for 8 to 10 hours a day and live by the MOB, money over the B word. That's homosexual. That's what I mean. Because your urge was to be with men all day, not women. And then when you did approach women, you approached them in a chauvinistic way, or a dog eat dog type way, which still put you in a position of lifting your male peers above this female, who at the end of the day, when you lay down to rest, hopefully you're leaning to rest and find that comfort and stability and warmth from her, not him. Thus, the homosexuality in your mindset is there because you urge him and being with him and them more. You know what I'm saying? You got to go against the grain and kick it and be at the bar and doing this and doing that. So to bring it back around to Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell, here you have two men who obviously, this is the obvious thing, and this is obvious when it comes to YouTubers too, as well as content creators. When you go back and forth for so long, it becomes, to us who are adept in a lot of different areas, a homosexual visual display. Because you spend so much of your time researching, tidbitting, nitpicking, pinpointing, editing, all sorts of things. That stuff take time. Man hours. Mind you, man hours. That's put into the energy of another man. Which those man hours could have been put into productive male imagery for the men. Like, cause a lot of y'all content creators are married or have women and girlfriends or whatever. But instead of fixing your content to display who you are as a person, you choose to do these other goofy shits. So you got Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell, and here go Hassan releasing phone messages and this and this and that. So when you're recording men each other, those are things that go on in relationships. Am I right or am I wrong? These are things that usually come up when you're dealing with breakups. Oh, he was going through her phone. She was going through his phone. He caught a text message. She found a text message or a voice. You know what I'm saying? These are things that go on within a relationship. Not between two bros that didn't grow up with each other. Don't really even know each other outside this internet or like that. Of course, they done met up and kicked it or whatever. I'm just saying, look at the situation. So they get dressed up each day. Well, I'm going to lean toward more Hassan on this one because you don't really see Wack on here visually like that. So Hassan get dressed up to come on here and display himself doing all these goofy ass antics in front of the camera. Overblown out acting and talking about it's for the community, but you stay talking about doing. Like, I'm through with all that debacle, because if you still an avid watcher or listener and still think that whatever his messaging is doing something for the streets or whatever, boy, you stupid. Because on one sense, you have a person telling you that the streets ain't shit and the streets don't love you, but then he also telling y'all subscribers and listeners that he the voice of the streets. So you the voice of this bullshit is what you're saying very clearly out your mouth, and ain't nobody calling you on that shit. You little piss punk. I'm gonna call you on it because that's what it is. And as I stated before, you got Wack on the other coast over here. He doing the same thing on the West Coast. I mean, come on, bro. Like, the shit y'all doing is just goofy as fuck. Don't nobody respect that. We don't respect that shit. Y'all 50 plus years old. Damn, be some example. That's all we saying. Build some shit. You keep talking all this Pyru. Bitch, where the Pyru building at? Where the Pyru projects at? That's all I'm saying. That shit is killing me. Bronx River. He's a Bronx River. Where's your fucking rec center, my nigga? Where's your fucking child touch prevention center then? You see what I'm saying? Y'all keep falling for this smoke and mirror shit, and then y'all get on here and talk shit, but y'all watching this shit. Content creators, you have to be watching these niggas to create the content that y'all use against these motherfuckers. So content creators is just as guilty for perpetuating the bullshit. Let's not get this shit twisted, man. So yeah, we gotta call out the content creators too. If you ain't gonna bring something vital and valuable to this bitch, then fall your ass back, man. Or just say what it is for real. I'm only here to make some money for real. I'm gonna run plays and do whatever it is to get money, because that's what I'm here for. Say that, but don't say you a real channel. Don't say you trying to help the community. Don't say you here for the people. You know what I'm saying? For real. There's people on here talking to people crazy. For what? Then in the same sense, motherfuckers get emotional when they get talked to crazy on here. Boys, what is you crazy? Yes, you are. Because ain't nothing the motherfuckers say through here. Don't know me, ain't never met me. Can hurt my feelings. For one, if you on my panel and you get to talking crazy, I don't have to let you sit there. But I notice, with the little shit that go on, that for some people, that's what they welcomed it a little bit. It keep the show going. But that show you the mind of the creators that keep. I watched a show where a person was saying while this was going on, how good it was. You know what I'm saying? For the content. And this is, oh yeah, this is the real show. And man, then you go back and you be looking at bro or sis or whatever. Like, you got this many subscribers. I get it. To your mind, that's a big number. But to what's going on, this is bullshit. So you got these two goofies blowing the shit out of proportion because you got one old wrinkle-faced clown ass nigga over here on Clubhouse doing whatever the fuck he doing over here, talking out his ass and telling everybody business from what the shit he know. Then you got this goof ass nigga over here telling everybody business from this side and the shit that he know over here and who he kick it with over. Man, so this shit is goofy. So for grown men to sit and entertain us for hours and hours on Clubhouse, listen. First of all, that's like a chat line situation, but with no purpose type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the 90s, you just calling hoods and everybody on the fucking line just chopping it up and talking shit. This shit is nothing new. Like, the young people think this shit new. This shit is old as there ain't nothing new about this shit except it's been turned digital, so you have you can see faces and it's a little quicker, and it's the same concepts though. Like, all these is the same concepts that was out before when we was growing up. It just all been enhanced. That's why I be so heavy on my particular age group, because that's the age group that's running this shit. The ones who brought the shit in. They the ones who know how to work it the best and all that shit. Yeah, the young people capitalizing on the money ends, but y'all not paying attention. The young people capitalizing on the money end, but it's still the people that's our age group that's the business and shareholder owners, and you know what I'm saying? Young people is capitalizing on this. You know why? Young people have one principle in mind. They support each other. See, a young person come out, do a little goofy dance, put it out here, put his high school behind him or whatever. They support that. They're happy to see this, hoping that each other can spawn off of that. It's that mindset that we need to push, because as adults, we do not do that. Y'all know what we do. We hate. We hate and hate and hate. But y'all know what it is, man. I'm going to get back with you because I got to take a small break. I got to refresh my coffee. I'm sipping on some, man, this right here, I forgot. I'm going to tell you when I come back in. But anyway, y'all be easy. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to come back. And like I said, I got some other things to discuss with y'all. Some more topics. But I'll be right back. Yeah, so now to go a little further with this. You ever noticed how hard it is to get your content to get pushed into the algorithm? But how easy it is for the BS to get there, or how quick it is that it can marinate there, more importantly. So yeah, we know a lot of these content creators have added sales to they subscribers. Things of that sort of nature. But when you pay attention to it, when you follow certain things, you know, it attracts to you, and then it becomes common stuff in your search. But you ever wonder how stuff like Wack and Hassan just come up in a lot of people's shit that don't even be associated with that? That's YouTube pushing it there. So what I'm saying is, if we don't pay these goofies no attention, they won't get no attention. People who listen to Hassan, and you have to be stupid, really, to think that whatever come out of that mouth was a message that was deserving to pass to somebody youthful as a valuable gem. You can't hand no kids this bullshit with all them goofy ass antics and all these movie lines and so that shit don't make, that's not relatable shit. That's not how, no, that's goofy shit. That's for weak people who think, that sounds good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let my kids listen to this shit. Oh shit. You know why? Cause you's a weak ass person. And you can't do it, so you rather hear somebody else try and it sound good to you, so you sit down and listen to this guy. You gonna have your son or your son running down the street, Mr. Jimmy House. Watch what you doing out here. Parents, watch what y'all doing. For real. These two dudes, they don't even do anything for the communities, and y'all pushing them. Like, I'm not understanding that. I do understand it, but I'm not understanding that. I just wanted to get my piece on that, because I'm really tired of seeing these two goofies headlines Like, this shit is stupid. Like, they have nothing to talk about. Who gives a fuck about any of this shit that they talking about? Who cares? Who cares about who got who sex tapes? Then you a pervert if you got them. Okay, yeah, that's what you is. Because you watched them multiple times if you got them. Trust me. Saying who they is on there, you've watched them. And you watch them with your friends. And you have you watch them. Ain't no blackmailing. Nothing. Fuck all that. Fucking pervert. Y'all still falling for this old banana with his tailpipe. Greasy thigh over here. But that's neither here nor there. There's so much that you can say about that shit. It's fucking crazy. And then they all linking up and doing a little pop. And y'all support this shit. So to all the people who ain't getting nowhere in life, all the people who be faking it out, oh, I'm gonna fake it till I make it. No, you're not. You're gonna fake it and keep being fake. Because you're never gonna make it. That was a statement I always hated, but I always used it because the sarcasm behind it. When you got people around you that really don't understand how sarcastic you being when you place that saying. That was always a goofy saying. But yeah, I'm gonna be right back because I really want to talk to y'all about something serious right quick. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Get down in the description. Jump on there. Join the Discord. Hey man, hey, join the Discord. We're gonna start doing the time framing for, live open room. Y'all come down there and discuss the video topics or whatever is dropped down there for the day. And yeah, you know what it is. Big Dean, Coffee Talk app, Storm Reigns TV. Yeah.